Well, live? Are we live? Yep, we're live. Oh, fuck. 16, 17, 34. Let's see if we can beat this today. I'm probably going to play for like 4 or 5 hours. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more. I don't think I'm going to beat it in less than 5 hours. I might have a chance of beating it in 5 hours. Resume. All right. So people are needing aid. Oh, fuck, dude. Coughing. This is in Dalmechia. So we'll do the Vermeer Dalmechia. Rosaria. So we'll go to the Dalmechia one first, and then Valmir Dalmechia. I think that's actually on the east. That's locked now?
Fucking thieving bastards.
Oh, probably because of what's happening here, yeah. Where's Valmir at? Is there any Valmir? Huh. I don't know where it's at then, because I don't see it. Alright.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the desert hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard. Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way.
We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on the walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And these are cursed skies. Or an entire city, for that.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil.
I hope so.
Excuse me.
So, you see my predicament? What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid, but if left to smolder. That my thoughts exactly. What to do, both sides.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of act. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't...
As you wish.
Your faces are not... Don't worry. Victor and I will do most of the talking. Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free City.
A pleasure, my lady.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to a...
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalimil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they'd...
can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, milady.
A shop? Why would anyone...
If I had my pickaxe, I would... I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were...
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure if our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow. We must stand united.
All right, if it will help to protect...
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good. Merely that it now. My scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to...
Time no longer appears to be the luxury.
I take it your scouts found the band.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a fate. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our all.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from...
The rest, my friend, the stakes I concede are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's...
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
I don't know if you'll need to. Yeah, actually, they might survive. Yeah, you can have that one.
All yours.
Man, I actually killed the one she was going after. freaking hate that shit. Didn't need to do that, but wow, there is actually quite a bit of bandits.
There's a good boy.
Townspeople. Could they have held out?
My ears are itchy and stuff. I think it's because I'm wearing the headset. So I wearing it quite a bit last night and yesterday morning, and now.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Good shit.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visit...
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over... We are united. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Alright, well, and I need to go find these monsters. I've already fought a lot of monsters. I feel like... I don't know. I don't know where they'd be. I feel like when I fought one monster, they were over here, right? I'm pretty sure. So, maybe they're... Oh, there's a mare. That's what I'm looking for. Look at that. I just had to look closer than that.
The gentleman of the town guard was Ratisbon.
Are you looking for something in particular? Here you are.
Come, Ambrosia. Let us ride!
fight.
No, it's not. We're past those levels. I was thinking, there's a lot of wolves.
All right.
Actually, have I checked out this town? Maybe a box or something.
I can walk from here.
Well, now I'm going to fight these things. That's alright. You're not dead yet? Oh, it's freaking... What was it doing? Oh, big guys over there. Was it this way? Yeah. Yeah, it's that town over there.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Run like the wind.
And the other one's in Rosaria. So we can go there next.
That'll do, girl.
The Tin of Clubs.
Not a god's forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing. So empty your pockets.
Oh, I dodged the second one. Ooh. Ooh. Damn.
That's better.
Damn. Oh, that didn't actually hit me. I was barely on the edge of it, I guess. Oh my god. Of course. I flew right back into it. You gotta be kidding me. Level up.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Okay. Now Rosaria. I need to know where in Rosaria though. I already forgot what it's called.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
What are you all looking at? Quiet Sands. Check the map real quick. Quiet Sands, right here. So somewhere in there is that. I bet we're gonna do this man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer. We're gonna do a fucking healer then. What the?
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought that...
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
Because they always seem to come in waves, which is weird. Like, it's almost like we're playing a video game.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not. Not a chance.
I guess it's only 7 yards away. I didn't really need to get an ambrosia. I'm jumping off already.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Oh, that was easier than the bandits.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of
Yeah, I was
the
gonna say they're dressed like the Guardians of the Flame. Why wouldn't he expect to know they're the
How
Guardians
did you
of
come
the
to
Flame?
be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the Martha will...
So Wade went to find out where the cash could come from.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their home. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift. But they got a pack of Akashic snapping, and they got wounded with them!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them.
You look
Yeah, we'll go save him. There's no time to do all this talking. There's no time to do talking anyway, but especially right now. You're gonna be doing all this yapping. We got people being chased by monsters.
Mad dogs. Below them.
They said they're right on their tails.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Excuse me.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Sounds like they're here. Oh gosh. One was a freaking turtle. Those things are hard.
Do you think we can hold them off?
Not as hard as me though.
Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do it.
Yes, Sir Wade is with us. Oh, he did his ability. you're a lot easier to stagger than the last one I fought. New enemies are approaching anyway. Might as well use it. You're a lot easier than the other turtle I faced. You gonna stagger first or die first? You die first. He staggered first. Barely.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for East, but you'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Eastpool's north, right? Yeah. Oh, they're coming from here, though. From Eastpool way, yeah. From the way here, Eastpool. No, so that's all smoke in Eastpool. I guess, like, though, time-wise, all the talking and then me heading up here, then heading over there, we would meet them. Further than that, I feel like, but whatever.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Bro, you said that earlier. He's not dead yet, so either get him to a healer or, like, I don't know.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
Maybe I should have bought more potions. I didn't realize I was so low on potions. Oh, goblins. Easy, easy. Goblins are easy.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Oh, casket chocobos. Oh, there's two right here, right on me. How dare you be right on me? Over here.
Something's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
What the fuck that thing does? Oh man, that just... Watch out, even though he's weak, he has abilities that can do crazy damage. Never mind, he won't get the chance to even use them.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
Excuse me.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numb. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha?
Well, when you put it like that.
Final Fantasy's always good with the music. They always get the music on point.
There's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
The Grouch?
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rosfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch?
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, so wait. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you... I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry, but I'm a shield no longer. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
Oh.
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once, and I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Which wasn't a lot, because I remember him, like, I remember when I first played in the beginning, I was getting my ass kicked by him. And then the training started, and then I beat his ass, but he kicked my ass at first. That's the point. Alright, let's go find these bad guys. Oh shit, actually I should have got heals first. Damn it. Why did nobody remind me? Nobody here reminded me that I need to get potions.
Anything catch your eye?
Might as well stock up, actually.
There you go. Much obliged.
Because this is an A tier enemy, I believe. Which is the second highest tier. I guess I could have just used that too, but whatever. What is? Ledoux. Those are the graves. There was a lot more dead people in that. I must put graves somewhere else too. Alright.
Come on.
Yeah.
Let's find... What were they called? The brothers? I think they're like the Gallum brothers or something.
This would be easy.
Gigas. Those are goblins. That's definitely not them. I just saw goblins here. Oh, I bet this is them right here. Let me grab this first. Ciao. Hello.
Safe.
This is gonna be actually probably a hard fight. 3 of these motherfuckers. 3 mini bosses at once. Maggot brothers, that's the one. Ooh, I did not dodge that. I thought I did,
But not for long.
This one's almost broken. Ooh, my goodness, I did not dodge that. Whoa, that was close. Oh my gosh. One of them got me, huh? I just almost staggered him. This one's almost dead. I just broke this one too while doing that. I'm not breaking this one. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh. I actually could have made him a little harder. I think because they thought there was 3 of them, they're like an A rank. I think honestly they were honestly almost more B rank. Should have had like one that like was harder to stagger, one that did like more damage, and one that was like had like crazy amount of health. That would have been cool.
No more vengeance. No more war.
All right. North Reed.
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Oh, what the heck?
Then a wall won't stop them. Then we're next.
Is the gate closed? Oh no, it's not. Okay.
I can't do it.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different.
But different.
They've taken so many.
Different? How?
A Kashik,
How are they
but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
We could leave. The 2 soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
Damn, dude got his legs cut off.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charge. But more than that, they are your people, your sisters, your brothers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as...
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Hello.
Ah.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
You're a pikeman, yes?
I'm gonna leave.
It's all right. Give me your arm. Did you see the creep? At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
No, I thought I was always going to get to come up over to this thing over here, but I haven't, so I'm going to go check it out real quick. Part of Final Fantasy is like exploring and stuff, but you don't ever know if you're going to get a mission that'll send you there anyway, so it's like, should you wait till you get the mission, or...
Company.
Oh. Freaking goblins. There's a box here. I didn't dodge that? What? Hey. Sash. It's probably too weak by now. Oh, let's check it out. Oh, it's a sash. Yeah, way too weak.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
Of course, I had low when I missed that.
save your strength.
He teleports immediately after coming. I was like, I'm going to hit him with this right now because he's probably going to teleport at some point. Teleports immediately. There's a kill on the thing. Yep.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let it.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, the lady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. Whatever. Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the one standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning.
Good shit.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go.
Let's go speak to Otto. Octavius? Nah.
Was wondering when you turn up at ours from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck,
Fate.
I suppose.
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nation's still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infant.
Thank you, Otto.
My brother! Brother! Brother, may I have some oats?
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet, and when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there.
Ifrit.
The fact difference can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
Sorry, inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
What? What? Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
Well, they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas.
Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound. You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Taya not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
The Phoenix and Ifrit.
Close to me, he'll be fine.
The Phoenix and the Outlaw.
I'll look after him.
Why couldn't they both come with me? New monsters. The pack. It's only a C rank. What the heck? South of Tabor and Dalmatia.
How are you doing? You watch yourself out there, all right?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
I got one. Dang. They're starting to get way more far apart. 1,500 ability points. Hell yeah. 1,120? I don't even want that stuff. If they give me more ability points, I'd want it, but... It's all really wants ability points. Ooh, I got quite a bit of ability points, actually. Should I just if I master this, I can then move it to this, because I like this one's O. But it costs so much to master it. I've been wanting to master this one forever, too. I'll just master it. I also have enough to master this, so we can move both of them over here. And of course I have a bunch of side missions. Oh, let's see what we got here. Oh, that one's from the reading table.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Seems the hideaway has lost its
blasted
appetite.
book. Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for?
I'm all the cook will be needing. Thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time. So I think, yep.
Just to help with another recipe. Y'all are glad that you are at the hideout, because I would not be doing missions like this.
Is a storm coming soon? Will there be thunder?
Norseman,
Say something about Bahamut.
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve...
I can certainly try.
I'll talk to you.
Who's gone missing this
before,
time?
have I?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they hadn't, which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps.
In fact, they...
I have the missions where I just get to stay here.
see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Oh, I got a lot. Sure, polite.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be in Martha's Rest?
What?
What am I gonna do? Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be...
It's all right.
Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a cut, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go at. Wanted to ask her about it myself, but she'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
We're all gonna die! You
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell him.
They broke it.
Sid! Out of your studies, I see. It's not a set of scales, is it?
No.
Well, not anymore, it's not.
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We just
like Miss Middledore showed us.
Miss Middledore? Why would she have...
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Middledore
A
said
ninja-neer?
the best way to see how something worked is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well, then your work is already half...
About...
The taking apart was easy enough, but...
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take risks. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh... All right. Everything here was... Every piece has its own role to play. And if even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think... You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it.
Hold things. So wait, maybe...
Good thinking. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh goods? I don't think you'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear.
I have. Miss Mirador's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions.
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything...
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's so. Let's put the pieces together first. See.
Not a bad idea. So, now that we've taken stock,
I think we've got...
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together.
That's right. We're Miss Mirador's hairs.
Her hair?
Yeah. Hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid?
With a little more help from Miss Mitch. And
They forgot the gear. The gears are sitting there.
Hey, look!
You don't think Sid forgot?
Either I forgot it or left it there for them to figure out how to do it themselves.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Would it?
Well?
it was as you thought. Although I was the one who ended up...
I'm so sorry, Sid. I shall see that the children are...
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of... She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so...
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva.
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill, but that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life.
You've given them far more than that.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Lady Karen.
Not nearly as...
You're...
Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over...
Just... all right.
Are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell...
I didn't... All I know is that someone in Dalamil...
And what? You believe it? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when... But that woman is no more. And you know that.
You're right, Lady Karen. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. No. I reckon you've got better things to do than put...
Of course.
I don't really like doing that mission.
I spoke with Lady that the rumors were unfounded, and that along with some other things, that while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her...
Oh, but why would people say she was?
No, but people do things for all sorts...
Well, that...
Yep, well, go figure out he was talking shit. Ugh. I can't even go do those other missions right now. Excuse me. Cloak and Dagger. Marvel Rivals?
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gavin, the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canville was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
It's over there.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia. We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
Ooh, that's easy with those four together.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
What happened here? I'll go.
Da, 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 da.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Really?
Good. I got here in time.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Ooh, box. Bro, where's the dude at? He's over here. I don't see no dude. Bro, what? There he is over here.
You're with the battalion?
I am.
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor.
His wound.
I tried to send you. Tabor is safe thanks to you.
Babe blood.
You seem familiar.
You must have me confused.
That scar.
A lot of people have that scar.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Cosmis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will?
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oath?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance.
No. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Hey.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
I can walk from here. Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua. The Einherjar is the Royalist flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canberra. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes.
Excuse me.
And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you!
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools.
Come here, kitty.
Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris.
Who are they looking for?
A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you. So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That
figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Here, take a look at my wares. Anything else? A fine choice.
Of course, there's side missions here.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yote is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal if there is nothing for...
No.
You.
Is the canva there?
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
The free cities and the sea.
Can I teleport places now? I'd like to go do that mission real quick. Might as well. I'm already over here. Might as well complete this one.
Let's go.
Faster!
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
The free men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
I'm ready to fight Odin, bro.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. I was starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
They're being controlled. A controlled asking.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them, and quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you're stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
So then it's just me and Torgal.
Shall we then?
Me and Torgal, boy. Let's do this.
Keep Clive safe.
Let's do this, Torgal.
Both of you.
You too.
Torgal's the only companion that I've had like 90% of the game. I don't even think that's true. It's probably more like 85, 80%.
Let's find those survivors.
Where am I going? Was the fall down there? I think so. Oh, yeah. This way? This way.
They don't stand a chance against those things.
Dang. Dang. Oh my goodness. Yeah. They're dead.
They've been routed. They're wearing Maguda armor.
Glad I dodged. Ow. Level up, heck yeah.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
Oops. I'll be doing that. Stairs? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, there's a dude. I did not realize it was a big dude. Boom. Damn, 2,000 gil. Thank you very much for that.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Oh, what the heck?
Where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
I don't know about survivors. This is like somewhere you're gonna fight. Yep.
These creatures. These Optimus creatures down this far. What the hell is going on here?
Caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Mythos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced.
You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield. They are men, like you and me. Albeit one's unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not.
As long as you don't hold back.
Of course, you teleport away. Damn, I didn't know it was going to explode eventually. I mean, I kind of guessed it, but then I was like, it's taking too long to be an explosion. If you would have teleported back into it, that would have been great. He just say fuck.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes! Yes! Let's try.
seldom enough. Would you not agree? Actually, I wouldn't.
Me dodging actually got me hit. Oh gosh.
That you're all ready. Let's try.
I didn't dodge? What the heck? Okay, get away.
Enjoying yourself?
Healed way too long.
Let's try. All I say.
Ooh. Ow.
More, your thoughts. Give me more. 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 Too slow. Mythos. The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see. We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived. Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong? Nothing. I hope.
Whoa.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharn, Warden of Ash and King of Walloon.
Get back.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
All the rest.
Joshua!
That's kind of what I guess was going to happen. Shiva's going to fight her and then, like, either die or almost die. Fight him, I mean. And then die and almost die. And that's probably how I get Shiva's power.
Power beyond reckoning. And they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we're up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. As long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad has seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough.
Excuse me.
Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself. Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hill...
Clive? Where the hell is everyone?
They're...
Who?
Well, that's fine. Then I'll check the workshop.
New monsters already? Yeah, we still got the pack in South Tabor. And at the sickle on Dalmekia, we got chocobos looking like. Where's my mission at? It's here, where? I don't see you.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then do you think Nid's ship will ever safe?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
We've had no word from Canva for days.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. Huh. What's this tucked inside it? Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know. You could use some props. I think.
I was gonna say it has to not be. Oh, he made this?
I didn't break it. Will I?
What didn't?
Nothing. We didn't. It... See?
And you had nothing.
No, like this. See?
All right.
Which actually reminds me, the music from Liza P, that thing that you got to use, I loved all the music that you could find there too. When games have like good music and good vibes, it's always great.
One of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean...
There. How about now?
You said more? Yeah.
They started playing when I removed this.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once. He said
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Who's the patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies.
No, we're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Though I may be sometimes.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
I'll try.
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
And there's more missions to get here. That's crazy.
Friend of Sid's, you think?
I think we're gonna call it there. Hopefully I did enough that when the next time I get here, next time I play, I can beat it. Or get really close at least. We're at 13 hours, 45 minutes, and 5 seconds. So hopefully we can add this on to the next time. Hopefully next time we can beat this in like about 4 hours. So that way we have around 10-ish hours to add on to the next game. This is actually cutting it close, now I'm thinking about it, because I really don't know how much left of the game there is. I think it said I was like 70-something% or this morning, last night, whatever you want to call it. So, we're cutting it kind of close. But we got it. Stay sexy, and see y'all next time.